Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is June 8th, 2020. It's Monday. In today's video, I'm going to talk about June fruit drop and how I prevent my citrus tree from dropping small immature fruits. Stay tuned. Hi guys, as you can see some small fruit dropped on the ground. Actually, start from last night to early this morning, it was very windy, so that's why I got more small fruits dropping on the ground. Let's take a close look at. As you can see here, I picked up most of the small fruits which dropped on the ground. Most of the fruits is a light yellow color. So all this is small fruits dropped start from last night to early this morning. You can see here a lot. Actually, usually when I pick up the dropped small fruits, I always put it back in the container. As you can see here, a lot of small fruits right here. Actually, when I move around this container or just shake this tree, it always drops some small fruits. Actually, June fruit drop is a pretty natural phenomenon for a lot of different fruit trees. So it is also called physiologically fruit drop. This year, I once trimmed this tree. I cut off some branches which grows toward inside and with no or very little flowers on it. And also, I removed some leaves because I want this tree has bad air flow and can receive more sunlight, so this tree can focus more energy on the flowers and the fruits. Interestingly, later when I Google June drop on the website, they said if you trim your tree post blooming, it will make June fruit drop worse because all these developing fruits need carbohydrate, and the carbohydrate is produced through photosynthesis by leaves. Hi guys, before we move forward, I'd like to talk about a little bit about this fruit tree. This citrus tree is called Clementine mandarin, and this is a semi-dwarf citrus tree. I bought this citrus tree in March 2018. I put a label right here from Costco. And this tree is also grafted citrus tree. You can see here it's grafted uni right here. And there's a label right here. I think here they mentioned it's Clementine mandarin. I think they grafted this tree on January 14, 2016. So that means 2 years later, I bought this citrus tree. So each year in 2018, 2019, 2020, during the springtime from March to May, it always produces a lot of flowers. But unfortunately, in 2018, I didn't get any fruits. Then I think about, hey, what's the problem? Maybe this tree is too young after grafted. So meanwhile, I searched online. I found some information about with a similar situation. So I bought some fertilizer. I applied these fertilizers on this citrus tree in 2019. But unfortunately, I only get one fruit which developed very, very large. But one day, it was very windy. The tree. As I mentioned, this citrus tree this year produced a lot of flowers. And you can see here right now, still right here, you can see here some small flowers is coming out. So anyway, I just want you to check this citrus tree. You can find some relatively big fruit right here, and you can check some right here, and it's right here, and here is another relatively big fruit. So anyway, so far this tree looks fine. I can find some relatively big and dark green fruits. It's right here. One thing I want to mention, because right now it's summertime, the temperature is relatively high. So actually I watered this plant more often than usual to keep the soil moist inside. Hey guys, I'd like to share some of the fertilizers I used on this citrus tree. The first one is called citrus nutrition spray. Actually, this fertilizers contains a lot nutrients, at least here, as you can see. Usually I just take 7.4 ml into the spray bottle and dilute it with 946 milliliter water, and I just spray this diluted fertilizer on the leaves for foliar spray. Because this fertilizer contains a lot of nutrients, which is very helpful for this citrus plant, because I once have some yellow leaves on this citrus. So, but right now I cannot see any yellow leaves on this citrus tree. So it is pretty good. The second fertilizer I'd like to use on this citrus tree is called Epsom salt. Its chemical name is magnesium sulfate. So I just take 1 tablespoon Epsom salt and dissolved in 1 gallon water in this big container. So after mix well, I just spray on the leaves. So it is also applied foliar spray. For these 2 fertilizers, I already used more than 1 year. As you can see here, I labeled it's March 2019 I bought this one. Okay guys, the last fertilizer I'd like to mention is monopotassium phosphate. Okay, this is special fertilizer, contains very high phosphorus and potassium. Phosphorus is 52% and potassium is 34%. So this fertilizer provides a very good and fast phosphorus and potassium. As you know, phosphorus and potassium, it is very helpful for the plants. It can promote root development, produce big flowers, enlarge fruits, strong stems. So I would like to recommend this fertilizer. Actually, I just started using this fertilizer this year in May. So when I applied this fertilizer, I use 0.2% concentration. Actually, I just weigh 5 gram monopotassium phosphate and dissolved in this soda bottle with 2.5 liter water and sprayed on the leaves. But usually I just spray this fertilizer before sunrise in the morning and after sunset in the afternoon. Okay guys, I already told you what fertilizer I used on this citrus. Hopefully all this information is helpful for you. If you have some problem or issue with your citrus tree, or you have the similar problem as I had before, so just try all these 3 fertilizers. Hopefully this year in the summer or in the fall, I can get some more and bigger fruits from this citrus